Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 1076, and that is in continuation of basic concept of GPT and OpenAI. And again I am repeating for future generation children my request and my, I can say, dream for them, and they should go for the learning of, practicing of this new emerging technology. It is a new emerging technology. ChatGPT is a new software launched in November 2022, and I am going to discuss today. The topic is that is the basic concept of ChatGPT and the history of OpenAI. So first, what is GPT? I mean, it is having GPT and chart. It is the combination. It is a artificial intelligence learning, and GPT means G stands for Generative Pre Trained and Transformation. This is the meaning of GPT. Is a artificial intelligence software, and it has different versions, or we can call it different models on the basis of the data they have. And they started with GPT-1 with 0.5 billion different information in the form of data. That is, I can say 500 million data storage. Then second was launched, that was GPT-2. GPT-2 means it was having 1.5 billion data storage in the form of different information. And the third one, that was GPT-3, and then GPT 3.5 is having 176 billion different data information, and they are called different models. And then the latest today, the new version of GPT is called GPT-4, and GPT-4 is one of the very smart model of this artificial intelligence, and they have not published the data storage in it, that mean different information, but I understand, or this is my expectation, it must be in hundreds of trillions of data storage, because it is very smart in learning, in language, in visual work, a lot. Examination, calculation, everything is done. And let me tell you, this ChatGPT was launched in 2022, and today in companies its share of messaging and content writing, a lot of visual information is up to 3%. By 2026, means after 3 years, it will go up to 30% plus, 30 to 40% in all different type of companies and industries, and there are a lot of activities, lot of write-up, lot of content writing, advice, creation of lot of images, every aspect will be taken care, and its share will be up to 30 to 40%. And by 2030, today is 2023, means after 7 years, 90% of the content writing and then blockbuster film content, entertainment industry, all will be taken care by ChatGPT, and it will be up to 90% share. Is sparking very very fast, and we have to learn quickly. We have to spend hours to have the practice to develop the skill with this new emerging technology and this new software that is called ChatGPT. And here, once I am saying ChatGPT, it's first in the beginning, it was instructed. It was following only instruction. I have already discussed in the previous lecture that whatever instruction was given to ChatGPT 1 and 2 means it will not go beyond that. And I have given the example. For an example, you have Megadi or gatekeeper, and once instruction is given to that gatekeeper that only one person is allowed to enter, so that instruction will be strictly followed by ChatGPT. And if suppose two persons are coming, no, because instruction is only for one person, so it was not having its own decision making. But today with this smart GPT 3.5 and 4, if 2-3 are coming, that can take its own decision. That value is added more and more. And that's why today people are saying that whether it is going to kill Google or not, because Google failed to add the value. That is the only difference. That Indian Sundar Pichai, he is the CEO of the Google in Los Angeles, that is California, and it's a big challenge to Google. But he is also trying to bring some new software, and for that I am hearing something he is trying, so I will give later on, because he is trying to add value to Google also, so that he can compete ChatGPT. But ChatGPT is super, he cannot at moment. Then chart means actually it is the product of artificial intelligence company, and that company was launched by that is Tesla CEO Elon Musk, this American. And in that research lab, that in that company's name is, that is the history, that is OpenAI. The name of the company he gave, that is OpenAI. This is the history of that company, and it is non-profit based, and it was launched in 2015. He was in the board of directors, and they contributed $1 billion to start this OpenAI company to produce different type of artificial intelligence product, including ChatGPT. And Chat is the product of artificial intelligence, and where the human instruction will be followed by artificial intelligence in the form of chart and in the form of question, in the form of answer. That is the meaning of chart. So if it is combined with GPT, that artificial intelligence, with chart, that is called ChatGPT, is all the product of artificial intelligence based learning. And this Elon Musk, he left this company in 2018, but still he is member, but not in the board of directors. And recently they contributed $10 billion again to develop the company. And if you remember, I told you that it is all the game of data storage, data manipulation, and data, structured data, unstructured data. I have already discussed this thing. And then parallel, unparalleled data, and how to make the sequencing of different type of data. Data, management, data science, data scientist. That is everything with data. It's just like sea, ocean, and you have different branches in there. It's a very, very broad spectrum. Job creating new technology that is called ChatGPT. So this is all information about this basic concept. So here what I have discussed is written here, that how the history of OpenAI. It was developed in the company formed by Elon Musk, and then they started producing the artificial intelligence based products, and ChatGPT is one of them. So number one is, that is Elon Musk, Tesla CEO. Elon Musk, everybody knows, he is the richest man of the world, and it is he who is doing lot of space research backed by artificial intelligence. He has his company, and in that company he established one research lab, and that company he started in 2015. That is called OpenAI. That is artificial intelligence based company. So Elon Musk, Tesla CEO, announced the formation of new non-profit based artificial intelligence research company via Twitter in the year 2015, called OpenAI. Open Artificial Intelligence is the name of that company. That is artificial intelligence based, and group of people contributed $1 billion to start supercomputing platform from Microsoft, and backed by artificial intelligence. This company started producing multiple products which are useful to his company in space technology and a lot of other electronic gadgets, and which were artificial intelligence based. ChatGPT is one of them, and they brought ChatGPT. And I have not mentioned here, in the year 2018, Elon Musk left company as a board of director, but still he is member, but not in that board of directors membership. Then they started all this, that GPT was instruct GPT, means all work was done by instruction, strictly following the instruction. That I have already told you in detail. So they started with 4 models, that instruct GPT with only limited instructions, and they are as follows: Ada, then Babage, Curie, Da Vinci. These are different models. Da Vinci model is, if I say model, means they have different data storage and different information. That is called model. So the Da Vinci model is the most capable model of GPT-3 model, and can do any task with high quality of messaging, content writing, calculation, mathematics, lot of things. That is Da Vinci. Second one is Curie. Curie model is very capable, faster and low cost as compared to Da Vinci. It is very fast with low cost. Its cost is low because the price is very important, to know. Then third one is that is called Ada. Ada, it is capable of doing simple tasks, but it is fastest one. Then the last one is Babaga. It can do straightforward tasks, capable of doing fast and with low cost. Now I'm going to give what different type of parameters the GPTs have, and that is on the basis of data storage. Number 3, GPTs have number of parameters, that is that number of parameter is called models, and each new model of GPT has more parameters as compared to previous one. It means that GPT 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 4 today it is. So they are different in terms of the data storage. In one case it may be 100 million, in one case it may be 1.5 billion, then maybe 50 billion, maybe 1 trillion. So that is, there are different models on the basis of the different information, that is data storage, as compared to previous one. For example, GPT-1, first it was launched, that was GPT-1, and it was having 0.12 parameters, means I can say 120 million data storage were there, different type of data. Then GPT-2 came. GPT-2 was having 1.5 billion parameters, that is different informations, or we can say different data of 1.5 billion. And then next came, that was GPT 3.5, and it is having 175 billion different formations or parameters, or in other words we can say that is 175 different data is there. And today it is, we are with GPT-4. GPT-4 I have gone through, still they have not published the data storage in number, or we can say that is parameters, but this is my observation. It must be in trillion, and that trillion may go up to 100, 200, 500 trillion. And this is one of the most powerful today's GPT. It is going for all audio, video, imaging, and then content writing, calculation, examination. And that's why now GPT 3.5 and 4 in some countries like India, America, and some other countries, it is banned in the universities, in the examination hall, because with that they use ChatGPT 4. With that, hundreds of trillions of information or data storage to sit in the exam, to take the exam for LLM, business management, and they scored highest marks. They are telling better than a professor to the students. Students writing content better than professor. Once they are going and requesting from the ChatGPT to get the content. So this has become big challenge to everybody, but that challenge, for everything there is positive and negative. Positive is that with this, I have already told you that in future 90% content writing, calculation, industrial output, and I have already told you that different type of, that is trained hospital infrastructure, medicine, diagnosis, surgery, all will be taken care by different models. So ChatGPT is still unknown parameters, but to my understanding it must be around 100 trillion plus, unless they publish. Number 4, ChatGPT is fastest new emerging software technology. It is conversational artificial intelligence platform. It is conversational and artificial intelligence platform. GPT stands for Generative Pre Trained Transformer, Chart stands for to find answers in a simple chart developed by a research lab that is called OpenAI. It allows humans for conversation with artificial intelligence. Chart means it allows chart. It allows conversation with natural human beings. So that chart is artificial intelligence platform, and it allows the conversation with human beings. That is the meaning of chart. And if you combine ChatGPT, is a total backed by artificial intelligence. Number 5. Today, generated artificial intelligence has become the most powerful tool, that is GPT tool. According to latest report, by the year 2026, artificial intelligence will be generating messages from different companies up to 30%. By 2030, 90% of artificial intelligence generated contents will be in blockbuster films, companies, industries, everywhere. And ChatGPT is emerging evolution of artificial intelligence, and I have already mentioned in the beginning that this ChatGPT is going to kill, or it has almost killed Google. And now the Google CEO, Sundar Pichai, is struggling day and night how to compete ChatGPT. And he is trying to bring some new software. I am aware of it. When I will get some information, I will let you know. So again, my humble request to all Nigerian or even Indian, global future generation in the age group of primary school, secondary school, BSc, even professor, all are included. Please get the skill of this new emerging technology. Software is called ChatGPT, and day by day, lot of data is injected in the form of billion, trillion, 100 trillion, and so on, so that you can compete. And in this struggle, American and Indians, they are competing. Sundar Pichai is the CEO of, he's an Indian, Sundar Pichai. He's the CEO of Google. He's struggling to survive. And Elon Musk, OpenAI, which is giving this ChatGPT platform backed by artificial intelligence, is going to overtake or kill Google. So once again, thank you very much for watching the lecture.